Once upon a time, in a village nestled between rolling hills, there stood a quaint little house with a garden full of sunflowers. In the town square, right in front of the house, stood an old magical clock tower that had seen generations come and go. It had a soft chime that echoed through the valley and told the people of the village when it was time to start their day or when they should rest. This was no ordinary clock. If the clock wished, it could pause time, making the world stand still and the hands of fate stay put. But this gift was only bestowed upon one person at a time, and who that person would be was a surprise even to the clock. Now, a long time ago, when the village was blanketed in the soft glow of sunset, and fireflies were beginning to dance in the twilight, this magic was passed on to a young boy named Arin. He was a sweet boy with hair the color of wheat and eyes like the summer sky, who often wished for life to slow down so that he could savor every moment just a little longer. And what better way for time to do that than by standing still? Every tick of the clock, like a tiny drumbeat, gave him the power to freeze time, to hold onto a moment, and keep it all to himself. So, he did. He froze his mother's laughter as she told him a bedtime story. He froze himself playing with his friends by the river. He even froze the sunset, the way it glowed on the water, turning the river into a sheet of liquid gold. It was a secret only he and the clock knew about. And as he grew older, his heart grew greedier. He wanted to keep these moments with him forever. He wanted to stop time so that he could live in these perfect moments without end. But the more he tried to bend time to his will, the more it slipped through his fingers like sand. And one day, when he wished to pause time once again, the clock refused to chime. The world kept spinning, but for Arin, time seemed to have stopped. He looked around. His house was still there, but the sunflowers had wilted. The river had become a frozen waterfall. The whole village was trapped in amber, each person and each moment suspended in an eternal now. He cried out, his voice echoing in the silent streets. Why had the clock done this to him? Hadn't he been its chosen one? Why had it taken away the only thing he cherished? Arin fell to his knees in front of the clock tower. Please, he cried, his voice cracking, please turn back time. I don't want this. I don't want to be the only one who can move in a world that's frozen. Please, please bring everything back to normal. And for the first time, Arin heard the clock speak. Its voice was like the tinkling of bells, yet it resonated in his bones. You cannot keep time, Arin, not even here. Time is not yours to keep, nor is it the world. All you can do is cherish it, for time is a gift that keeps on giving. It's in the laughter of your mother, the games you play with your friends, and the sunsets you watch with all. It's in every moment, every breath, every heartbeat. Don't you see, Arin? The beauty of life isn't in holding on to moments, but in living them fully. Arin understood. His desire to keep time had blinded him to the preciousness of life. The clock had given him a great gift, but now it was time to let go. With newfound wisdom in his heart, Arin turned back. The world started moving again. The birds resumed their cheerful songs, the river began to flow, and the sunflowers drooped and then raised their heads towards the sun. Taking in a deep breath, Arin ran towards home. He had wasted so much time wishing for more, but now he wouldn't waste a single second. As he reached his home, he saw his mother in the garden. Time had turned her hair to silver, but her eyes still held the same warmth. He fell into her arms, tears of joy streaming down his face. She hugged him tight, and in that moment, he knew he would never, ever take a second for granted again.